Crossdressing is the act of wearing clothes that are traditionally or stereotypically associated with a different gender. Some people crossdress for fun, expression, comfort, exploration, or identity. Crossdressing can be a rewarding and fulfilling experience for many people, but it can also come with some challenges and difficulties. One of the most common challenges that crossdressers face is how to communicate their needs to others. In this video, we will provide some tips and advice on how to communicate your crossdressing needs to others. We will cover different aspects of communication, such as self-communication, communication with your partner, communication with your family and friends. We hope that this video will help you communicate your crossdressing needs more effectively and confidently. How to communicate your crossdressing needs to yourself. Before you can communicate your crossdressing needs to others, you need to communicate them to yourself first. Self-communication is the process of exploring and understanding your own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Self-communication is important for crossdressers because it can help them accept and express their crossdressing identity and needs, discover and develop their crossdressing style and preferences, cope with and overcome any negative emotions or thoughts that may arise from crossdressing. Here are some tips on how to communicate your crossdressing needs to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't deny or suppress your crossdressing needs. Acknowledge them as a part of who you are and what makes you happy. Don't let fear, shame, or guilt stop you from being yourself. Be curious about yourself. Don't take your crossdressing needs for granted. Explore them in depth and detail. Ask yourself questions such as, why do I crossdress? What do I like about crossdressing? How do I feel when I crossdress? What do I want to achieve with my crossdressing? Be creative with yourself. Don't limit yourself to one way of crossdressing. Experiment with different clothes, accessories, makeup, hairstyles, etc. Try different styles, colors, patterns, etc. Find what suits you best and what makes you feel good. How to communicate your crossdressing needs to your partner. If you have a partner, communicating your crossdressing needs to them can be one of the most challenging, but also rewarding aspects of communication. Your partner is someone who is close to you and who shares your life with you. Therefore, communicating your crossdressing needs to them can have a significant impact on your relationship. Regardless of how your partner reacts or responds to your crossdressing needs, it is important to communicate them honestly and respectfully. Communicating your crossdressing needs to your partner can help you build trust and intimacy with your partner. Resolve any conflicts or misunderstandings that may arise from your crossdressing. Maintain a healthy and respectful relationship with your partner. Here are some tips on how to communicate your crossdressing needs to your partner. Choose the right time and place. Don't spring up the topic of crossdressing on your partner when they are busy, stressed, or distracted. Pick a time and place where you and your partner can have a calm and private conversation. Make sure you have enough time and space to talk without interruptions or distractions. Start with the positive. Don't start the conversation with an apology or a confession. Start with a compliment or a statement of love. Tell your partner how much you appreciate and care for them. Express your gratitude for their support and understanding. This can help set a positive tone and mood for the conversation. Explain your crossdressing needs. Don't assume that your partner knows what crossdressing is or why you do it. Explain to them what crossdressing means to you and how it makes you feel. Use simple and clear language that your partner can understand. Avoid using jargon or technical terms that may confuse or alienate your partner. Address your partner's concerns and questions. Don't ignore or dismiss your partner's feelings or thoughts about your crossdressing. Listen to them attentively and respectfully. Try to understand their perspective and where they are coming from. Answer their questions honestly and patiently. Address their concerns calmly and rationally. Some common concerns and questions that partners of crossdressers may have are: how does crossdressing affect your sexuality? Many partners may wonder if crossdressing means that you are gay, bisexual, transgender, or something else. They may also worry that crossdressing will affect your attraction or fidelity to them. You can reassure your partner that crossdressing does not necessarily change or define your sexuality. You can also remind them that you are still attracted to and faithful to them, regardless of what you wear. How does crossdressing affect your relationship? Many partners may worry that crossdressing will create distance or conflict in your relationship. They may also fear that crossdressing will interfere with your roles or responsibilities as a partner, parent, or provider. You can reassure your partner that crossdressing does not change or threaten your relationship. You can also remind them that you are still the same person they fell in love with, regardless of what you wear. How to communicate your crossdressing needs to your family and friends. If you have family and friends who are close to you and who care about you, communicating your crossdressing needs to them can be another challenging but rewarding aspect of communication. Your family and friends are people who have known you for a long time and who have shared many experiences with you. Therefore, communicating your crossdressing needs to them can have a significant impact on your relationships. Some family and friends may be supportive and accepting of your crossdressing needs, while others may be surprised, confused, or opposed to them. Some family and friends may already know about your crossdressing needs, while others may be unaware of them. Regardless of how your family and friends react or respond to your crossdressing needs, it is important to communicate them honestly and respectfully. Communicating your crossdressing needs to your family and friends can help you strengthen your bonds and connections with your family and friends. Gain more confidence and comfort in your crossdressing identity and needs. Expand your social network and support system with other crossdressers and allies. Here are some tips on how to communicate your crossdressing needs to your family and friends. Decide who, when, and how to tell. Don't feel pressured or obligated to tell everyone about your crossdressing needs. You have the right to choose who, when, and how to share this part of yourself with others. Consider the following factors when making this decision. Your relationship with the person. How close are you to them? How much do you trust them? How much do they care about you? How do they usually react to new or different things? Your expectations from the person. What do you hope or fear from telling them? What kind of reaction or response do you want or need from them? How will you handle their reaction or response, whether positive or negative? Your readiness and willingness to tell. How comfortable and confident are you with your crossdressing needs? How prepared are you to answer their questions or deal with their reactions? How motivated are you to share this part of yourself with them? Be clear and confident. Don't be vague or ambiguous about your crossdressing needs. Be clear and confident about what crossdressing means to you and how it makes you feel. Use simple and direct language that they can understand. Avoid using terms or expressions that may confuse or offend them. Be respectful and empathetic. Don't be rude or defensive about your crossdressing needs. Be respectful and empathetic of their feelings and thoughts about your crossdressing. Try to understand their perspective and where they are coming from. Acknowledge their concerns or fears, but don't let them invalidate or undermine your crossdressing needs. Communication is an essential skill for crossdressers because it can help them express their needs and connect with others. Communication can also help them overcome any challenges or difficulties that they may face as crossdressers. We hope that this video has helped you communicate your crossdressing needs more effectively and confidently. Remember that communication is a process that requires practice and patience. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or learn from them. Don't be discouraged by setbacks or rejections. Don't be ashamed of who you are or what you need. We hope you found the information helpful. We know that being transgender can be a difficult journey, and we want to do our part to make it a little bit easier. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. It would mean the world to us. You can also support our work by joining our membership. This will help us continue to create content that is helpful and supportive for the community. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you next time.